I do not understand why people go around and do this kind of a thing. I'm telling you, sometimes I just look, why are people involving themselves into this kind of tragedy, and they have the mind to come out and start, coming on people who did not even do anything to them. Somebody will wake up from his house, take a weapon, smile at the weapon, come out with it, and anyone he sees on the street, that person is gone. And the person might be going to work or coming back from work or going to school or doing one or two things that did not know there is danger on the street. And because of these things, since this kind of thing has been happening, I've been hearing it has been happening. I've not seen it anyway, but it has been happening, and because of that, I've been conscious of myself too. Because the same thing, it was somebody also passing through the train station, and the person was poured an acid. A lady. The same thing, somebody was walking on the street, and somebody was just using weapon and was just stabbing people on the street. The same thing, somebody also somewhere too came out from the distance and take the car and started trying to, what kind of people are this? They don't. I want to ask a question. Do they have the same brain that woman being have? I don't know if they have the same brain that being have. Because we were created as a woman, we will have brain to think. We know that coming out to start, doing with people is a problem. It's going to take people's life. People are going to find themselves, and you also will be entitled to the law. Are they not thinking that? Anyway, welcome to Jimmy White TV talk show. I'm always your boy Jimmy White, and I'm the host of this program. Let us watch and see what happened with in Hainaut, a man who came out from somewhere. I don't know why he should be in that mood, why he should come that way, start using weapon on people. I don't want to say before, I don't want to just finish the story. I want us, before we analyze on this, and those of you that are going to send comment, we'll read your comment and also make sure that everyone get a response of the comment. But right now, let's see.
Daniel Anjorin was a much-loved son and brother, but his potential to excel was cruelly snatched away in what his family today called a wicked, unprovoked and savage attack. His killer Marcos Monzo had driven this van to Hainaut in northeast London while in a psychotic state. He attacked his first victim, Donato Awule, with the van and then a samurai sword. Monzo then went on to fatally injure Daniel, who he left lying in the road.
He just killed that boy. He just killed him.
Using his 60-centimetre sword, he attacked the ambulance that arrived shortly after to try to save the 14-year-old. Before he was sentenced to a minimum of 40 years in jail, Judge Mr. Justice Benathan told him there was no excuse for his actions.
You must have known whatever state you were in, he was a child, a schoolboy. But you came up behind him and with extreme force struck him to the neck, causing a terrible, utterly unsurvivable wound.
Outside court, Daniel's family said they were grateful justice had been served.
This has been a painful and deeply traumatic chapter in our lives. No verdict or sentence can bring back our son Daniel, who we loved so dearly, but we are grateful that justice has been served. Daniel was taken from us in a way that no family should ever have to endure. His life had so much potential ahead. He was gifted academically, was kind and had a generous spirit that touched everyone who knew him.
During sentencing, the judge also praised the police who responded for showing exemplary courage. Inspector Morley Campbell was one of 2 officers badly injured that day as he tried to stop Monzo.
I had no choice but to draw my baton because he was closing down the distance, swiping at me with the sword. So by the time he got to me, I had my baton out and up, and then we effectively hit each other. Our weapons hitting in midair and then catching each other slightly. I caught him a little bit, he caught me a little bit, but clearly a sword causes more damage, and so he cut my hand open.
Monzo was eventually detained. He will not leave prison until he's at least 75. But that
is so devastating. It is so uncalled for. You just 2 people unaware on the street. Somebody that never intend came out of his house, have no problem with the family, have no problem, came out gently, maybe going to the store to buy something, not knowing there is danger on the road. Not knowing that danger is on the road there in that street. You drove all the way from your house. You first of all slaughter Maputo. Please, before we go on, like this video and the thing that is going to be sensitive, please, it's a sensitive video, so please, I want you guys to be aware of that while we analyze. So what I'm saying in essence is this: you came out, you ordered for this kind of that kind of weapon, that kind of knife. You ordered for it, and you were romancing it like your baby, as if it's your girlfriend. Ha! Wow, I never see this kind of thing. You were romancing weapon as if it's your boy. My question is this. Now my question goes, I thought there was a time that the Metro Police, that is immigration, I think the immigration of Metro Police, they stopped some kind of knife entering the country. I saw it on the news and I was really happy about it. I was even discussing it on my page. I think I'm going to tell. I discussed on my page on YouTube and also discussed with my friend. I was happy that this kind of a thing is happening, because that at least if those knives are taken off the street, that none of them will have that kind of knife to be doing all those kind of things. But how did he not get this very one? This very one that he's using, how did he get it? That is why the Metro Police, they need to go into that investigation and find out how he got that very. Where did he check and check the company that brought into him the people, and that way you can ban that very knife. You can stop it from not coming in again. Is to check the sources where it coming and stop it from not coming in, so that nobody else will go do that kind of a thing. Nobody else that want to try. Please, we don't want all those kind of a thing. And what really made me that by this time I'm doing this video is the our future generation, a young child, a brilliant child, a smart child, a very, very, very brilliant child, a smart child, who was going to the school. Oh my God, who was as if the child, no, the child wouldn't have gone to school that day. You see, as if the child, no, as if the mom, no, the mom would have restricted the child of not going. At that was what we are saying. Had I known, as if that we can see, or something that one or two things might would have happened that would have stopped that boy from going to school. I'm telling you, one or two things would have happened, or maybe the boy would have been a sign would have come to that boy that his mother would have seen him and say, okay, I think you can't go to school, stay, and that would have saved that. Oh my God, that boy. And what? Oh my God. What even really touched me more on that was when you stop the police after hurting that boy. You stop the police from coming to save the boy. That boy life would have been saved. Why restricting that boy? Oh my God, you are very lucky that Metro Police are not, they take things step by step. If it's from my own, they would have shot you. They would instantly, they would have boom, you would have been done for long. If it's my country, yeah. If it's my country, they won't wait 1 minute. They won't wait 1 minute for you. They would have, as far as you have taught that child, you would have been done. You won't even, there will be nothing like for you for prison, but there will be nothing like prison for you. Would have, that's how the police in my country do. They will straight, before you know, it will come, they will shut you down, and you will come, and you will not even have any prison, because that's a little child, that's a child going to school, that's a child that you made a child lost her life, a brilliant child lost her life, that have not, oh my God. May the soul of that boy rest in peace in Jesus' name, amen. You can't imagine what you put the parents to. That boy might be the prime minister tomorrow. That boy might help this country. That boy, according to what they were saying, the boy is so intelligent. That boy is intelligent and brilliant boy. Who sent you, my brother? Where? What did you smoke? What was that thing that you smoked that made you, that even when the judge came, you were telling judge that you don't even know? You are saying you don't know that you touched somebody. Even your cat. My brother, if you take something that you know that is, you lock your door and stay inside your house now. That is it. You lock your door and stay inside your house. That if you feel like you want to, you will have tried it on yourself. Why didn't you do that knife on yourself now? And see how painful it is. See, even the police officer that was even trying to, you were even, oh my God. The police officer, they were really nice with you. If it's American police, you won't be talking by now. True. Metro police they are really kind. They take things step by step. I'm telling you, they take things step by step. And you are lucky that it was not the one. Those ones, they were not having this. You were lucky that they didn't call the gun ones, because you are having weapon. And you caught a boy to death. Oh my God. I was so devastated when I heard this, when I saw this news. I was so devastated, because I know what that family will be going through now. I know what that family will be going through. And being that it's a boy, a brilliant future boy, God would have found a way to save that boy. That God would have found one way to save that little boy. Would have found a way to escape that boy, escape him. And I'm telling you, God would have just find a way to save that boy. I'm telling you, my God would have find a way to save that boy, save that little boy. Since he did not know that it was a boy, you should have left that boy. Because if it's a man like you, the man like you will face you now. I'm telling you, if it's a man like you that was called, God forbid that it's going to be. If it's me, I will face you. I will face you. You can't try that on me. You are lucky that officer was just following. You think if they leave you and that officer, if they leave that is not leave that weapon with hand to hand, you think you can face that officer? You see the way he was following you. You see you were using, because we are having their weapon, because they are also trying to save your own life. They don't want you to hurt yourself. Oh my God. You are lucky that this did not happen in America. America, by now you have been done. Now my country, by now. There's some country by now, you won't even be, even as far as you have hurt that child, they will put the person down. Yeah, you are lucky that Metro Police Metro police are always kind. They are nice, kind, and they follow things easy, step by step. They don't, because they don't want, they just want to make sure they are on the right path. You are lucky. You are really lucky. If it's America or some country, you won't be, the police, they won't even allow you. You won't, as far as that child has been, is done. Oh my God. And you stood for them not to. They will put you down and go and save that child. I'm telling you, they will put you. You will be done. You are lucky. You should not be the one that you should be even alive. That child should be the one, not you. True. Because you are the one that hurt that child. You hurt that child. Why will you be? Let's imagine that child. Let's imagine that you are lucky that man and his wife, maybe I don't know whether they are around that day or they were inside. They didn't know what was happening. Has it been? They have the man has, his children have grown up very well. Has bigger, like a son, a bigger son, a bigger this thing. You think that this thing you did, you before the police come, they would have done something to you, because I've seen where it happened before. I've seen where, I was not in the scene, but I've seen where that is. I've seen a video of what happened to somebody that this not is a little bit similar. The person took cocaine, came out of the street, and took his gun, took a gun. I don't know where he got the gun. Boom! He started releasing the gun. Started releasing and was hurting people. And go and hit this one, a young child. And this child, and then, was the last child of a family that you see the men there, their chest is like the woman has children, these children, they are men, and luckily that child was lucky that 4 of them were around in the house that very day. That thing happened. They didn't even know. It was when somebody ran and said, hey, they are hurt your sister, they are hurt your sister. They say, which hurt? When they say Jesus, these guys, oh my God, come and see what these guys did. Before police come, they have already, that guy is gone. And that case, I don't know how that case go, because I didn't see the court case. I only saw what happened, but I didn't. So, but I'll answer the question whether those guys because they killed the guy, they put him down, they put him down. They used their weapon and put him down. But I didn't know whether police came, and I didn't see police. But I saw police came, cover everywhere, but I didn't see police handcuff them. So I wanted to know if those boys are being arrested for doing that to the guy, who the guy has already about 4 to 5 people has already, that gun has already killed 5 people. Many people were wounded. Even a woman that came out of the window just to look, boom, yeah. That's what I'm saying. So this guy, those guys, because those guys, they are very strong. They are really strong. It's like they are trained martial arts. Before police will come, they have already ambushed the guy, took over his weapon, and before you know, they use their they use their hand, and that was that they were boom, that was that they killed. And it's not like, I think it's out of also anger too, because it hurt their own sister, and that their sister now, I know that leg, because it was so badly, it's like the leg was shaking. The leg was just shaking, like, oh my God, it's not something that we should be talking about. What I'm advising is that all these things should end. It is not a better way of life. Why would somebody just go out of his house and take weapon and start? No. You are not causing fear. Do you want the country to prosper or you don't? Because with this thing that is happening now, this thing happening. Hey, not what do you think that will happen in Hey not? I know the last time it happened in outside London that because I had to hear from that people were scared of even going and they were scared. Now, but I hear not now. There are a lot of people that are walking. They will be scared. Maybe people might not say, hey, I don't know who is going to come out, who is going to do this. Where? You see, you have caused a phobia that it will take only the police to clear that thing off. It will take God and the police to clear it, because now you have cost taxpayers more money because police have to be in that area. Yeah, police have to give all the citizen around that area, resident around the area, confident. Because if police is not, they don't see police, people might not want to come out. People will be, I don't know who is. They will be thinking who, or anybody that pass, they will be looking at the person. So it's going to be like that. But if the police is available in that area, I think for a police is going to stay in that area for a long while. They will always be in that area for a long while to just stable everything. But why they see the police help to reduce those kind of phobia. Because why they keep seeing the police, they will know, that way they will have confidence. We need to put them back. But do you know it's not going to be easy for the police? Because for the police will be there making sure that citizens is okay, making sure that citizens making sure that residents are confident before they leave. When the police would have used that time to go and if he didn't call that, the police would have used that time to check other things, the other case they might be able to solve. Now you have made the government and the police they will have to deploy the person there, because now a child is involved. Now this is, why do you think people now will not, the schools around that area now, they might lack to see, because families will be scared to allow their children to just walk to school. And they too, if they are walking, if they are walking, what if they are walking? And those of the children that can be able to go to school on their own will not be able now. Now it's confusing. You see this thing that you cause in that area, you have caused a lot. The judge did well. The judge even sorry for you. The judge would have made it 120 years. So you stay there till 120 years. So if you can live up to 120 years. The judge sorry for you. The judge just wants you to, in case, because some people get to 70 years, they are gone. Some people get to, so in case you get there, if nothing happened to you, at that age you would have been weak. If you not come out, they will put you again inside. It's bad, man. It's really bad. It's not good. You understand me? It's not good, because I imagine myself as a child, long time ago. If something has happened to me, God forbid, or this kind of a thing, this thing that I am today now, will I have been there? The way I'm grown up now, will I have been there? She have just left that little child. Since you have just left that little child, and be looking, since I'm not, because you can't face adults, you can just leave that little child. Then since you say you come for the adult, because you know adult will face you. No adult you will, unless because when you take them unaware, they get care. You got to take them unaware. But there's an adult will take unaware like that. With that cut, will soon follow you with that cut and grab that knife from you, take it off from you. And me, person like me, I will do it and take it off from you. Yeah, it's not a joke. I'll take it off from you and still, I will not use it on you, but I will tie you there. Boys will come and help. That's what they do. Somebody need to bring you down. And this is the most thing that so many people need to be going for martial art training now. I'm advising people in London, people in America, all these places, all these things to happen. Please go for martial art. Put your children too in martial art. Because of all this, look at both children. Nobody is safe now. Please, I will advise parents, advise everybody, go for martial arts. That me, I learn it. Yeah, martial art is very, very, like this kind of person that you hold this. If that there's a martial, if somebody if that, you know how to collect the knife from him. It's not a gun, even if it's not a gun. So you know how to collect the knife from him. Yeah, you do something way before you know collect the knife from him. Yeah, if you learn, they will teach you how to collect the knife, how to collect weapon, how to dodge yourself, how to run, how to do. Yeah, they will teach you a lot of things, and it's not wasted. True. With what is happening now, it's good for somebody to learn martial arts. Learn martial arts. True. Learn martial arts. I'm telling you. And if I can suggest too, if I can suggest this thing, if I don't know if people will help me and share this so that the Metro Police can hear this thing that I'm saying. True. If it's possible with this thing that have happened now, if it's possible for the Metro Police to send some people to be going to the secondary school, training them like how to protect themselves. Yeah, train them how to just bring martial that police can, police know how to train them on how to escape, on how to hide, how to, because that thing now, this thing that happened, if that guy he first of all he was shocked, and now he doesn't know what to do, and that was why that guy cooked. But if he was trained like all these students, they were being trained now, because I see a lot of them, this year. So when there was a free training, but I saw a lot of parents bringing their children, but I was happy. I said, oh wow, this is good. This is good, because if they are trained, like they have ideas, if all this kind of thing, they know how to escape, they know how to escape, they immediately know, this is danger, they know how, and they will teach them body language too. Martial art, they teach you what they are. They know when somebody is trying to do something. Yeah, and at that guy can be able to prove that. Yeah, they see them like this. When they learn what they can even prove somebody that is big, they'll put the person down, or they will know how to run and escape. Oh my God, this guy, what this guy did is so painful, and there's no pardon for that. It's so painful. It's so painful. It's really too painful. And that guy is so young. Very, very young. Very, very young. Anyway, guys, I brought this to your notice that you guys can see and comment on it, and also let other people take this as a lesson, and also guide and know that the street is no longer safe again. It's no longer safe, because the Metro Police are trying their best, and they can't see everything. Somebody have to call, and as soon as somebody call, they always respond. But what happens is that those people, because they have this intention with them already, those people that did not know will be taken unaware. And if they're taken unaware, the same thing the police is taken unaware, because if the police eventually have seen that kind of thing is coming, police will stop, and it will not happen. It will not happen, as even somebody has seen where he was. Maybe he spoke to somebody concerning it, or somebody have seen where he was. They will stop it. The police do not know everything. I'm telling you, the police do not know everything. But that's why anytime you call, they respond immediately, and see how they did their best. See how officers were being wounded just for them to save life. See how they struggled to save that boy's life. See how they struggled, and that guy was saying no to it. If I'm there, I will take the risk of pulling that guy down. I will take that risk. If I'm there, I will take the risk. I will not to make him die, but to make sure that boy is being safe. True. I will make sure. I will risk my life for that boy, I'm telling you, and nothing will happen. At least take that boy at once. Oh, rush that boy to the hospital. That boy will see the police that took. See what he did to the police. Just see that police. I give you a hand, man. You try. All those police people try. See what he did. Oh my God! And now when they took you, you are now saying you didn't know you touched somebody. You didn't know you were doing all those things. That you didn't know you were doing it, and what you didn't know you were doing it. But you remember that you slaughter your cat. And now you're going to be put for 70 something years, and you come out. As even is the time that they have not cancelled death sentence. You think you will still by now the UK will sentence you, but you are lucky you have cancelled it, because you also a being. You are now remorse. That's why you should, if you take what your head can carry, and it's not advisable to be taking drugs. It's not advisable.